Hey, and welcome back to Talk of Better Worlds. I'm SirFelixTheCat, and I need sleep. Let me tell you. So, as everybody's aware, I'm recording this on Thursday, the 24th. I don't know when I'm going to post this, probably tomorrow, because, like I said, I need some sleep. So, started off yesterday waking up at a little after 4 a.m., and went through my day, taking care of things, and then it was pre-order day, or the night to go line up for pre-orders in my mind. And the way I thought about this was like, bots are going to basically eat up most of what's online. Like, I did see a lot of people did get theirs, and I'm happy for them. They were able to get them online. But bots and scalpers were basically just going to eat up most of the online inventory. So I went to a GameStop. Like, that was my whole goal. Was like, I'm just going to go there early. I'm going to line up. I'm going to be like the first person in line. And I am going to get myself a pre-order for a Switch 2. And that's exactly what I did. But I wasn't sure what time to go. I had called my GameStop and was like, hey, are people there yet? And this was at, like, I'd say 4 o'clock p.m. And they said, no, nobody's probably going to line up till tomorrow. But in my mind, nope, they're going to line up now. They're lining up right now. You're lying to me. They are there. And I am going to miss out if I don't get there now. And my wife was like, you should probably wait till at least 10. So I was like, okay, I can do that. It's 4:30 after I talked to her about 5 o'clock. And I say, okay, I'm going to go take a nap. That nap just doesn't happen. I can't sleep. I have too much anticipation. I gotta get out there. So I start packing my stuff, like charging everything I need to have charged and setting up stuff in my car. Like, I took a blanket in case I was gonna get cold. I took a pair of sweats because I was just wearing shorts all day. I mean, I'm wearing this shirt, so I took a sweater with me as well and a beanie in case I needed it. Plus, I had lawn chairs in my car already, so I was good to go. And I packed up my bag and took off at about 7:30. Got to GameStop at about 8 o'clock. And I watched them close up. I saw nobody was there. I saw some cars waiting around, people sitting in cars, and I was like, okay, well, maybe people are here. No, I literally just sat in this parking lot by myself for quite a few hours. And then I find out that, hey, there is just no bathroom nearby, and, I couldn't stop drinking water. So I drove to Wawa, come back, and I start getting my stuff out of the car again. And yeah, as I get out this time and I'm setting up my chair, here comes someone else who pulls up, and yeah, I now had someone to talk to. I wasn't just sitting out in the dark, in the cold, by myself. And yeah, talked a little bit. Another hour goes by, like that was 1 o'clock. Another hour goes by, 3 more people show up. And I was like, this is great. Now there's 5 of us. We actually have like a community going on here. And that was great. Like, these are 4 people that I am very glad I met. It was pretty awesome. And yeah, we spent the rest of the night, morning, whatever you want to call it, together. And then we got our Switches, we got our pre-orders in. And yeah, we said our goodbyes and swapped friend codes and all that and went on our ways. And yeah, it was a great time. Like, I enjoyed myself being out there. Like, it was fun. The first few hours, not so much. I mean, I got bored to the point where I was helping a grocery store collect carts that they missed when they were pulling them all back in. I had nothing else to do, so why not? Trying to stay awake. But yeah, it was a fun time. And yeah, the whole GameStop experience, like, it was cool. I haven't done this in a while. Like, last time I went to I waited outside of a store for it to open was a midnight release for Borderlands 2. That was years ago. That was like 2012, 2013, something like that. But yeah, so come time, they come out and they give us this document saying like, hey, these are the things we have. It's not entirely everything they have for pre-order, but at least giving us ideas so we know like what to go up there, so we're not just basically wasting everybody's time. There's a line of people by the time they opened up. So they try to make this as efficient as possible. They're telling you like all the different sizes. of the memory cards, different cases, screen protectors, protection plans, a few different games, some that are coming out right away, some that are coming out down the road, kind of like Daemon Ex Machina, that one, or the second one, Titanic something, Titanic Scion. It's coming out like in September, I believe. Yeah, September 5th. And yeah, so it was pretty cool. It was a nice little streamlined project that they had going on. And yeah, I ended up getting my order in. I was very happy. First one in line, so I got my Mario Kart World bundle. Very excited for that. I got the 512 gig memory stick. I pre-ordered Cyberpunk 2077 Ultimate just because I played this game originally on the PS4, and that was at launch. And I'm just saying, base PS4, not even the Pro. And yeah, the amount of times my system just basically shut off because it couldn't handle this game was absolutely absurd. I mean, I'll still play it on my PS4 now. It's not really much better. They did some patching, but it's still pretty rough on the PS4. But yeah, besides that, I also got a screen protector because, you know, might as well. I've broken phones because I didn't have a screen protector on them, but now I do that, so might as well get one for that. And yeah, I think it was a pretty good deal. And I do feel bad for the people who were online. Like the first guy who showed up there with me, and I'm not using names. I don't know if they want me to use names, so I'm not going to say anybody's name or gamer tag or anything like that. But the first one who showed up there, like he had tried to get it off of Best Buy, which is a company he knows. So he was like, he went on there and he tried and tried and tried. He sat there for about 40 minutes in the waiting queue and it kicked him out. And that was a majority of what was happening online. People just kept saying like, you know, boom, getting kicked out, getting kicked out, getting kicked out. And that was most of the morning, just occasionally going on like Reddit or something like that and seeing just post after post of like, you know, I tried, I couldn't, this site didn't work, You'll have that occasional person like, oh yeah, you know, I made it in on Target, made it in on Walmart, something like that. And yeah, it was pretty crazy. I mean, the system, even though, yes, a lot of it is scalpers, we've talked about that, but yeah, this console is basically just selling out. We already had the report previously of the Switch 2 pre-orders from Nintendo themselves, just in Japan, was 2.2 million, to the point to where they had to come out and say, like, Furukawa had to come out and be like, yo, this is an insane amount. We do not have that amount of consoles ready, so, you know, we're going to be doing this in 2 batches. And unfortunately, even with those 2 batches that we're going to do, not everyone who signed up is going to be able to get one. And I'm guaranteeing that's exactly the same thing that's going to happen here. I signed up for the one on Nintendo as well, hoping I can maybe double dip, give one to Hawk, so we can both get on Mario Kart World and all that, and maybe get some of you guys to join us, which would be pretty fun. But yeah, hopefully we can get in on that, get a second one. But yeah, again, it's a lottery, so will I get on that? I doubt it. I mean, I hope so, but, you know, things happen. I wanted to go to one of the hands-on events, and I didn't get selected for that either, so, you know, things happen. They don't always go your way. And that's what it is. But yeah, it was pretty cool. There were a lot of people there, a lot of hype. I did feel bad because that line was kind of long. My location had 17 of the base model available for pre-order, and 41 of the Mario Kart bundle. And I'm going to say there were probably over 60 people there trying to get consoles. So sadly, there was probably a couple that just aren't going to be able to get something. And I feel bad for them. I mean, I would say like they probably should have come earlier, but I don't want to like rub salt in a wound. So people's schedules come up. You can't always do what you want. So yeah, sadly, some people might be missing out. And I just hope that, you know, Nintendo is able to like restock these quickly and get more out for them. I've heard in other countries they've been able to do like second round, so hopefully they get on that second round. They could do another one. I mean, GameStop, I don't know, I'm not sure about the other ones. I think some of them were allowing multiple console purchases, but at least GameStop in person, and I believe online, so you have to have a pro membership, that it was 1 per pro membership. And I approve of that. Like I said that in a previous video, or yeah, I think it was a previous video. I'm sure that one came out already, talking about how the scalpers are just complete trash and we need to basically just put them in a ball and launch them off into the sun, something like that. And yeah, it would be great if they could all get them without having to go to a scalper who's going to charge them like, $800 for just the base model because they're trying to rip people off because they are scum. That's what scalpers are. They're just complete scum. Yeah. I don't know if you can guess this, but I'm just not a fan of scalpers. But yeah, it was a fun time, and I am just completely exhausted to the point where I don't know what I've been saying for the past 10 minutes. And yeah, it was a great time. Anyways, let me know, what was your experience? Were you able to get one online? Were you one of the lucky few? Did you also go out to a GameStop or another video game store and able to pre-order one there in person? I mean, that to me is the best bet, as long as you got there early. I know some stores had people lining up earlier than I got there, but mine, unfortunately, was not one of them, so I was alone for a bit, like I said. But yeah, were you one of those people who was able to get one, like, pre-ordered in person? Let me know. And yeah, until next time, take care, and if you didn't get a Switch, I hope you get one soon. Hey, thanks for watching.
Give us a like if you enjoyed it, and dislike it if you didn't.
Let us know what you think about the channel.
And don't forget to subscribe.
Tell your mom.